Why
Well,
is he?
so there was there was this thing
What
that we lit on
happened
fire
was-
on the ground, right? And then all of a sudden I started seeing my goddess, and I felt the bliss of the world. It was magical. And then I did this cool flying fire thing across the battlefield to go join the Color Prince. And he was like trying to feed me this little I don't know, root marble ball thing that's
Looked
just
like a black seed.
yeah, it just overall wasn't good. Imagine a Korok seed but evil. He was like, "Hey, here, have a snack." And I said, "No way, Jose," and tried to kill him. And then I blacked out, and when I woke up, somebody was telling me that I tried to stab the Color Prince with this fucking knife, and
Prism.
The
prism.
prism,
Oh yeah,
not the
yeah,
carpets.
yeah. Somebody told me I stabbed the prism with a knife,
Tried.
and
Well,
and I said that couldn't possibly be true because Kip
wasn't
clearly
him.
had the sword, and it had transformed into this magical long blade from what they said was a knife, and the prism clearly didn't have any like flesh wounds or anything, so I could not have possibly stabbed him. There is no way. These witnesses are lying to you.
I was there. I saw it. He's innocent.
Who tried to feed you something?
The Color
Color
Prince.
Prince.
He tried to give me a snack of what I am calling evil Korok seed.
he took over his mind and sent him to kill.
Okay, I clearly. All right. Okay.
Yeah,
So
We
yeah.
didn't
Also,
have a
Kip
red
turned
flag.
into, like,
There
a
is
green
one.
No matter
flying
what
thing.
you saw, Sybil, no matter what you saw, just know that I never stabbed him. I couldn't have done it. Kip was diving into the water after the blade. I must have tackled him. I'm a good person.
Okay.
This is the inner monologue you're repeating in your head. Gotta get my story straight.
So to give it slightly
I have to also make sure I
more,
get into the good boy mentality because I'm still in the Layla mentality of burn everything and start fights. So let me just
so
cleanse
yeah,
myself. Gotta do the good boy.
Gonna suck it out
The
of you.
good boy.
to put the whole situation a little more comprehensively, Arcus, Layla, and Saren held the gate basically as long as they could, and then retreated. Garrus and Kip broke out of their wagon through the help of Iron Fist's big ass cannon.
Right.
Garrus made her way to the group. Kip was trying to make his way to the group in this green armor. Unfortunately, got caught up in the middle of an army, beat to shit again. Kind of broke. Screamed, "I'm the fucking turtle bear," and proceeded to rampage his way towards his allies.
He went straight to a deer on it. Only a few people know that reference. Damn it.
Get out of there.
No one died though, right? Like no one got.
Oh,
well,
lots of
so-
people
No,
got,
well,
we didn't.
got the rough.
But-
Do you want to do like a little in
here.
memoriam on the fucking? I need to open a roll 20. That's the one thing I didn't open.
Yeah. So you know how we used to have classmates?
We're down like
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Who died?
Imagine that we kind of split the party
Uh,
and we played dodgeball, but the other class, they were trying to dodge not balls but bullets, and they lost, baby. They lost
here's-
big time.
Here's what I would argue, Jade. You have no fucking clue because you weren't there.
This is true.
I was gonna say Sybil was like
Dragging
zoned
the prism.
out. Probably
You're not gonna
with
be
the-
happy with who it is. I'll say that much,
with
and that's where I'll leave it.
the mental bombshell that dropped on her. But it sounds like actual bombshells also dropped. So, you know,
Oh,
Yeah.
There were bombs and guns and people just
The last
basically
thing-
getting attacked by foot soldiers. It was a good time.
the
lions,
last thing
tigers,
she
bears, and
probably
oh
was
my.
like, "Oh, I remember this happening in character." Was the green, what was it?
Green
The
lights.
wild green
Yeah.
thing, yeah, coming through and being like, and then the prison was like, "Hey, yo, we should probably tell people to retreat." But he couldn't hear what I was saying because he
Hey,
was
yo.
like, you know,
fucking
death.
ringing ears.
And then the commander guy was like, "Oh yeah, retreat sounds good. We should probably do that." And I was just like, "Wait a minute,
Yeah. So
What's
they
going on?
attended to the retreat. Meanwhile, good old Yanni decided to allow his body to be taken over by an ancient goddess, a force by which he has no idea about in this world outside of the fact that he just has an idol of her. Then
That's what
proceeded.
Evan does best in every campaign. Let's just be real with this.
The,
Yeah.
the
Trace,
lava one, right?
Trace gives me an item that leads to a mechanic that I'm not supposed to know about, and I find it every single time.
And he abuses it every single time.
By the way, girls, just for context, last campaign I had this cool magic system. I didn't use it for like 3/4 of the campaign.
Yeah, 70% of the campaign we didn't really fuck with it at all.
I couldn't.
You
That was
couldn't.
true.
You were
And then-
you had an excuse. I didn't have an excuse. I
And then
was just an
Cam
idiot.
tried it once, and I was like, "That sounds like a really cool
Yeah,
idea." And
they
so
tried-
Cam and I sat there sending drawings back and forth to each other of different symbol combinations.
They
And
tried
it
it
went
one.
horribly wrong.
They tried it one time finally.
And then it
They're like,
became
"Oh shit,
stable.
that's really powerful."
And then it led to summoning Satan 3 times.
And like 3 angels too. It's great.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways,
You were
So-
recurring
Fun.
theme.
Definitely didn't throw anything out of whack at fucking all.
Candy
Jan,
bars.
Jan gave his body over to a goddess and
Marshall,
proceeded
you've
to
literally,
fly towards
yeah.
the color prince, whom then he regained control of himself and was like, you know what, fuck the color prince. He killed Tino and tried to kill the color prince. Color prince beat him on initiative, and Yanni is not very dexterous, so he was very quickly captured.
I am not.
And instead of dying, he had his mouth forced open by solid yellow and a black seed placed inside. One that he recognized as the same ones that came out of the pillars underneath the temple.
I'm sure it couldn't be.
Did he swallow it though? Like,
Yeah,
He-
probably.
Okay,
He
I'm
kinda
just
blacked out the
throwing
moment it
there
touched there.
that Spitters are
Didn't come out of
quitters,
his mouth.
and
Yes.
I do not remember.
Spitters are quitters. Yanni. Last
After which
words.
point, he seemed to come back to himself as he landed on the wall and started making his way forward. And then the moment he tried to divert back to his friends, he instead just kept going towards the docks. Back at the wall, there was a few moments there where Karis and Kip would have been killed, but bullets from a very long-range rifle hit them, which is very odd. Last spotted, Liv was by the side of the color prince, who had a big-ass rifle. So
Yeah.
some folks
Oh.
put some shit together. But yeah, John was out there just moshing and saw his brother fly the fuck back to the wall, so decided, well, I'm follow him. During this time, Sybil, you dragged the prism back towards the docks, and once you got there, you're just mostly trying to wake him the fuck up. When all of a sudden you see Jan and John following not too far behind, jaunting up. And roll a perception check for me, please.
should I keep myself at 10?
Sure. I mean, it doesn't matter too much. It's-
I wasn't sure because I didn't know.
We
if
don't
I-
gain much from level 11.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it. We don't
doesn't
gain like a
matter.
proficiency bonus or anything like that.
Perception, you said?
yeah, this is going to be pretty much the only thing I need. So.
Level 12, however, is a different story. So some fun stuff will start to happen.
See shit.
You see Jan make a move. You don't know what's going on, and then all of a sudden you see Kip.
I'm in the wrong game. That's why.
That would do it.
It's like, what did I see the roll?
You see Kip just blasting forward and tackling Jan to the side. And then shortly thereafter, diving into the water right next to where he tackled him. And as he came up, you see that Kip pulls out the blinder's knife. Only much longer. Before it was about that long. That's about that long.
This is the same one Saren had, right?
Yeah. Same one that
Yeah, but
Andros
it's
Guile was
longer
looking
now.
for.
Okay. that happen with.
Yeah. But yeah,
Okay.
so basically, it's at this point that everybody is pushing onto the evacuation ships, and I presume you drag your now slightly conscious Prism onto a ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also
In the
snowing
meantime,
red, right?
not yet, but it will be shortly. um, in the meantime, Horace, you found yourself in the bumfuck situation to the right side of the map, whereupon you beat the fuck out of some people, and yeah, you ran the fuck away after a good bit. You held out for like a good 30 minutes, and then you saw that the situation was fucked, and fucked.
So I'm beating the shit out of people right now.
Well, you were, but you look over to your left hand side and you see that there's like armies flooding in through the gates. You're like, that's not good.
You are a man who recognizes a bad situation, and this one had more red flags than any of my exes combined, and that's quite a few.
Yeah, so you're chilling out just about here. Yeah.
All right.
Which way you going?
Go, Jake, go.
Well,
Can you
because
do it?
my computer's my computer. I still don't have any of that up. I'm
It's
just
fine.
on Discord on my phone still.
You are in
Here,
the upper right
here.
hand side of Garriston, kind of
I
towards
got
the
you.
old shitty map.
Jake,
Uh,
if you're on your phone, I am streaming the map right now.
Okay. Discord on my computer finally just loaded for me, so
So
Alright.
yeah, I would get the map on your computer up first, but yeah, this is you where my mouse is circling.
all right.
Almost 115.
Okay, I'm here on my computer.
He is
Alright.
here. He has come.
I have come.
Anyways,
He's
yes.
arriving.
So you're in the upper right hand side. You see big ass armies flooding into your left. You need to get to the docks.
Are they blocking the docks?
I mean, like, they will be soon.
I'm beelining it for the docks.
Alrighty. With your direct retreat, you're able to skirt around most of the shit. Higher or lower?
Fuck, higher, fuck.
All right. There are many bullets that fly by you, but you dodge the shit out of them with your wily skills.
While I'm running on a hold up, middle fingers behind me. Wankers!
It's at this point that you see the last of the ships starting to depart. What do you do?
Fuck! Run for it! I'm running fast.
All right. Higher or lower?
Lower.
No.
Hey John, wasn't there another guy that we like pulled out of a cage or something?
You start going for the jump onto a ship, and just as you're about to, you feel a bullet ricocheting through your fucking calf, and you tumble splashing headfirst into the water. Let's see.
Do we see this?
I don't know. Higher or lower? One last time, Jake.
Lower.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, you are. You see this.
So we see this?
Yes.
Jan, is that who you're talking about?
Jesus fucking Christ!
He
gotta
is
get outta
literally
here.
he is literally like the last one off the fucking docks. Like, all you see is a stream of soldiers coming behind him.
And he fell in the water?
Yeah, he jumped
Got
for the ship
shot.
and fell in the water. He got shot.
And
Does
did we
anybody
save him
know
just
how
for him to
fish?
die?
Somebody help this man.
I assume we
you
can't do anything because
fuckers.
I'd be busy with helping Kip and everything like that.
you guys drag Horace onto the fucking ship.
I was gonna say, can I throw him like a life anything? Do they
Yeah,
have
I mean-
those?
Yeah.
Those will
Life
make one.
preserver.
You guys help mock the ship. It's fine.
Okay. All right.
But it's like Game of Thrones when there's just all the White Walkers on the shore. Just shit, that fucking close.
Christ on a fucking bike. Could have taken you any longer. Ah!
I'm sorry.
Ah!
I'm a road
His
tough
right
boy.
leg is just galloping blood. Just
Does anybody know how to fix this? I am not good in this situation.
I think all the people who know how to fix that are dead.
Dead.
You know what?
So-
We're gonna take a crack at it.
Do you want me to
medicine check.
cauterize it?
Hey,
hey,
I
Jan,
think that works
you do a good job.
fine.
The bleeding stops.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cauterize that with some Subret and just.
hey guys, I found our new healer.
Oh
Can you
god.
play a fucking wood to bite on first?
Oh god.
It's a plague doctor.
Hey, I told you to shut up. Well, I'm working. Otherwise, I'm gonna burn you worse. I've never done this before. I'm really scared.
A wooden spoon, something to put in me teeth.
Bite down on your tongue. I hear that helps.
What she said.
Don't you fucking start with me now.
Shit. Alrighty.
But,
You are
anyways,
eventually taken care of there, Mr. Horace. And you find your way safely sailing away from Garriston. A little worse for wear, but you know, also not in a cage, so overall still a win.
Cage.
bad things are gonna happen.
All right. Sybil, you drag the prism into a captain's quarters of a ship. It's at this point that he's starting to kind of come to.
Just like waving my hands in his face. I'm like, all right, hey, can you hear me yet? You have a lot of explaining to do.
Hmm?
Uncle
Sit
P.
down. Sit down. And I'm like shoving him in the chair. I'm like, just sit down. All right. Hold
Oh.
on.
Another thing that happened that I forgot to mention, Karis found her way over, shouted, "You son of a bitch," and then smacked the prism very hard, and then very
him.
quickly thereafter gave him a hug.
Doesn't have her eye things anymore, right?
Yep,
No,
she got those.
those were-
She removed those.
Yeah.
Badass
Gave him a
removed
bitch.
those.
bitch slap. She came over to him. She went,
Mm.
Yeah.
Ah. said her piece and then walked away.
Well, gave him a
Oh,
hug
she hugged
and
him.
then walked away.
I'll just kind of stare
It's a
at her.
Cinderella slap.
Okay. All right. Anyways, sit down as I'm trying to get him into the cabin and like rest him up. Does he look injured at all right now? Aside from dazed and confused a little bit. Like any actual like blood or anything like that.
Roll a medicine and then an arcana check.
Medicine. Okay. And Arcana?
Yeah.
Hey, high rolls. All right,
Very
I'll
nice.
take this.
As far as his body goes, he seems largely unharmed outside of just, general almost being explodedness, but like no
Happens
no
to the
cuts,
Halloween.
nothing like that.
Is he emotionally damaged right now? Is that what I'm
Big
picking up?
home.
Emotional damage.
I mean, he did kill his mother yesterday, so. But no, so physically he seems all right. With your Arcana check, I will send you a message.
Archie, no, that wasn't for you. Go away. I swear to God, if you tear up that cord, I will tear off your face. Trying to get this to where I could actually see this. Cool. Nope.
There you go. And otherwise, something feels just a little bit off.
Did I see that happen though?
You could put two and two together
Two
with
together?
Kip. You know.
Okay. Do his what is it with the irises? Do they look more prominent for the halo ones?
No,
They're
his
on,
eyes
or-
are still prismatic, where they just kind of, no matter what way you look at them, they always look like a different color at each angle.
Okay.
Dope.
I'll do what I said before, and I'll just don't even go. I swear to God. I'll have him. I'll just sit him down and like kind of like do a light little shove, and then just like try and be like, okay, all right. And I'm gonna raise up my hands for four little fingers here. I'm like, all right, how many am I holding up?
For what are you talking about?
Okay, all right, that's good enough. It'll work. You stay here. I'm gonna go check real quick. Stay right there. Don't move.
Oh, okay.
Turn around. And I'm gonna prop the door open, close it real fast, and just like take him over. Like, ah, it all makes so much sense now. I can't believe I'm so stupid. I'm gonna just like do a little like head nod to the door, and just be like, ah, okay. I need to find where is everyone else, and I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna look. Do I see anyone from my classmates on board?
Yeah, I mean, go ahead and roll a perception check.
That ass.
And then an intelligence
Face.
check. We'll have you do a lot of double rolls.
Intelligence.
Yeah.
How smart are you?
You said perception first, right?
Yes. Perception and intelligence. Let's see how your
Oh,
circuits
hey,
are
it's a
doing.
natty.
Hey, I got to
Very
add to the
nice.
list.
Natty. And then where's intelligence at?
It's very top.
Guess that
How
just goes
smart
to
are
show.
you?
Am I really
Okay.
decent enough? I guess.
Not bad.
Higher or
It's
lower?
above average.
There. Missed it.
Lower.
Alrighty.
I'm very fury for the fact that we're all gonna
I
die.
know. I was just about to say something. I was like, what cheerful ambience. Also, my legs hurt so bad.
I had to go stretch.
Hiking a lot.
Dude,
would do
I
that
wanted
to
to
us.
like lay down, but then I realized I was like just not wanting to lay like that. I was like, yeah, probably not. I don't like that.
Alrighty. So all around you, you see what looks like a smaller armada of ships. Some of them are drafted from Luxon, other ones are procured from nobles and merchants, but they're all filled with just the regular people that were in this city. Around you, you do definitely see a lot of your classmates. You see definitely your main crew minus Sylvanas, who you have no idea where she is.
Mhm.
On the other hand, you, as far as your other classmates go, you see Ara. She looks a bit hurt. Sharp got shot in the foot again.
This is always her feet.
Yeah.
Her other foot this
Yuzrin,
time. She's gonna be walking with fucking
yeah, it's
God, what
rough.
are they called, crutches for the rest of her life.
It depends on how good the healers are. Yuzrin looks like she got shot twice. Liv is not present. Beam has a decidedly less cheery personality at the moment. Kip, you see getting dragged into a side room by Saren. Vix is shot, and there is no bell, unfortunately. Your little artist friend.
Yeah. Okay. But I see the rest of the group here.
Yeah, they're all
Oh.
around in various facets, minus Saren, who is again with Kip at the moment.
I imagine I just see the tail end, just like.
Yeah.
No, wait, she has short hair in this. I was gonna say I just see like the flick of her ponytail as she
You
disappears.
see
around
my
the
blue
corner.
scarf behind me?
Yeah, that'll work.
Thing's
Um,
always dragging.
is the commander guy? Was he with me and?
Uh,
Because he was right next to us before this.
Yeah, so he
went
was
down,
mostly having just holding down the lines on each side, organizing the retreat. It was still a massive fucking disaster.
I forgot his
but,
name. I just called him Commander Guy, and that just stuck.
Hot
Danovis.
ginger.
Right, that's Liv's dad, right?
Yeah.
Corvin Danovis. Which again was
Seeing
Dazen's.
Liv on the opposite side of the battle, as in
Yeah,
like
yeah,
not
he
part
was
of us
Dazen.
anymore.
Well, yeah. So Liv.
We
yeah,
last saw her by the prism with a rifle, but we
the
also
Color Prince.
No, Color
sorry,
Prince.
yeah, another prism.
Prison's
Color
on
Prince, my bad.
our side.
That's
Color Prince
me
opposite.
misspeaking.
Liv wasn't holding the rifle. The Color Prince was, and it was
Sorry.
a very long rifle. But yeah, Corvin Danovis, the general, was Dazen's best general.
Right. Okay.
Which connects a few dots for you.
Yeah. Is he also on the boat right now, or no? He's
No,
back
he
there.
is. No, he's definitely not back there. He is on the largest ship of the Armada, kind of commanding everything.
Okay.
You guys are on a relatively small kind of side skiff.
Okay. Do we need someone to like be manning this boat right now?
Well, you're basically being dragged into with everybody else. There's
Okay.
there's some sailors who are a little more.
I was like, wait a
experienced,
minute,
but
is anyone actually like steering this?
you're fine.
Okay.
They're
All
just
right. Cool.
irrelevant.
I'm gonna like as I do that mental catalog, I'm like, okay, I think mostly everyone's here. Who's the closest group here?
Layla, actually.
I'm gonna wave you over. Hey, Layla. Hobble this way. Hobble faster. Come on, we're on a time crunch. Get going.
I'm
Come on.
coming normally.
All right. As soon as you get a little closer, I'm gonna like kind of lightly drag you over, and then I'm gonna open the door and shove you in as well. Be like, all right, sit down right here. Oh, sorry. You scoot over as I say to the prism and shove him a little bit, and I sit you down. I'm like, okay, should I try and
I
help
will
you?
awkwardly sit on the
wounds?
edge of the bed.
All right. Don't focus on him right now. He's not important. Are you okay?
What?
I'm alive.
You have holes in your stomach right now?
No, not her.
Oh, okay. Good.
No.
I got
Thinking
worried
of
for a minute.
another
Like,
campaign.
I'm not
No.
feeling, but I can try. I could try and help you if you need any help right now.
She's pretty chill.
Okay.
Physically, I am fine.
Okay. All right.
Mentally fucked. Years
Yeah,
of
there
therapy.
probably are a few holes. Some flex tape could be really useful.
We're just kind of like doing the whole like, okay, so this whole thing went real
Ass
bad, real
up.
fast, huh?
Get upward.
Have you seen
Mhm.
Kip around?
Did I see him go with Saren?
Yeah.
He's with Saren.
Oh, okay. We should probably try and regroup everyone.
Okay. I mean, everybody else is out there. Do you want to bring them all
Oh.
in here?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Let's do that. I look over
Okay.
to the prison. I'm like, I'm sure it'll be fine.
You look over to the prism and he is passed out, leaned up against the wall.
He's gonna be fine. Yeah, he'll be fine. All right. I'm gonna go try and find everyone else and get us all together so we can maybe think of a game plan of what to do, or at least try and heal up anyone that's maybe bleeding out.
Okay. You get your direct classmates, Class 1A, in pretty quick. As
Welcome
you're
to the
walking
slumber
into
party.
one of the side rooms, you see Kip and Saren finishing up a hushed conversation as Kip seems to be kind of shifting around something.
Hey, secrets don't make friends, you know.
You ain't
Did I
there.
see that?
Yeah.
Who the fuck you saying?
It's just Sybil.
Oh, dang.
Hey guys. Ah, well, good to see you both
Hey.
alive.
Yeah.
Wild what happens, huh? Pretty wild.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
How you guys doing? You holding up
Mm.
okay?
Hey,
I kind of like looked at Kip. I think we've both been better.
Looked
Yeah,
like
Kip
you took a
Kip looks
nasty
like
fall.
shit. Kip is
Yeah.
beaten, bruised, bloody, burnt. He is fucked up.
I'm gonna look over to you, Cern. Seeing as every time I touch him, something happens.
Was that?
Maybe you should be the one to help him out, since every time I touch him, it happens.
Speaking of which, I need to talk to you, but we'll talk later. You're not hurt at all, correct?
Just fine. Yep, I'm good.
Then in that case, go help tend to the wounded. I'm gonna do the same because I'm not terrible. Although my arm could probably use a look at.
Yeah, you look
Okay.
over and there's a bandage that is
Very red.
There's still some parts that are white.
Oh, I feel like I'm gonna pass out soon.
But yeah, Sarah, and you do remember your very high insight check and the slight offness of Miss Sybil.
Yeah, I'm gonna go try to look around and see if I can find her. I was gonna go see if I can find a medic anyway, so that was 2 for 1.
I mean, like I said, I'm more than willing to try and help out. I'm not very good with medicine, but we can all try and tend to each other a little bit.
Screw it. Come
Oh,
on with
I
them.
found our leader. He's safe for now.
Yeah, I know. But speaking of which, did you see what happened?
What part?
Right at the end, I've heard people saying that Yon tried to attack the prism, and I'm trying to figure out what that's all about amidst everything else going shit upward.
I haven't seen Jan, I don't think.
Not extensively.
Uh,
So you saw him approach and shuffle. You didn't see what he did before Kip tackled him, and then
Oh.
came up with the blinder's knife from the from the water.
it was Kip. It was Kip.
No idea. I'm gonna be honest here. Everything happened real fast. I'm just trying to recollect my own thoughts and
That's
pray
fair.
and hope none of our other classmates are dead. So, you know.
Well, unfortunately, we saw Belle fall.
Yeah, I heard.
I have no idea about Sybil or Sylvie.
I'm right here. Not
Sylvie, not
mentally
Sybil.
damaged, but who isn't,
Yeah,
right?
And then Liv, I don't know. Last we saw her with the color prints, so that kind of concerns me.
Yeah, there's a lot of things going on. And
There's some stuff
does
you
Jan
want to
still
talk
have the
about?
knife?
No, Kip has
No.
it.
Oh, right. Oh, well, would I know that? I don't know if I would know that. I
Well,
think that's.
you saw Kip come up with it.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Be like, hey, Kip. I know you're not doing too hot. Saren's pretty good with medicine, though, so she could probably help you. As I kind of like look over at you, be like, please.
I think I might just need time, but
We'll talk later.
you see him kind of lean his head out into the hallway, make sure nobody's here. The knife Gramps is looking for. I got it, and the gym is flashing red.
There's no one else here, right?
No, just 3.
Uh,
Yeah. my red was in there, and that's what's also concerning me about it flashing red now. Something else is reacting to it, I think.
Do you
That being said, and I'll pull out the chunk and show her. Does it react at all?
chunk of what?
There is just a chunk of what looks like white, kind of lumpy substance. Roll a Arcana check.
Um,
Let's go. Oh. Oh.
Okay. You you feel that this is arcanically very similar to that knife. It's just kind of a lump of what looks like white luxin.
does it? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, does it look like just the white version of the Hellstone that I have with me?
No, this
But
one
this,
it's very lumpy and just kind of
okay.
like misshapen. But it's about the size of an apple or so.
I don't know what that is. It feels a little similar to the knife, though.
Yeah, that's
Why did
what
it
I found.
change?
I
Do you
don't
know why
We
it
don't
changed?
know exactly, and that's kind of what we're trying to figure out.
I don't know. It
We
feels
think
numb. It makes my hand feel numb if I'm not touching it though. So
Sybil, I don't
Ah,
know why I'm going to do this again because past record has never shown good for this. Can you touch the rock?
I guess I'll tentatively reach out. Just
alrighty. Um,
Oh my god, no. I did guess it right. Fuck.
wisdom saving throw, please.
do I have to?
Oh yeah.
Could I just be smart enough and
Nope.
not do this in the future? But no, of course not. Why would I do that?
I mean, this. Yeah, sorry.
I get visions.
All right. Yeah.
Fucking
uh,
hell.
Enjoy your time in the other chat room.
My legs hurt so bad. Oh god.
3 days of hiking.
Chase it this way.
Trace is going into DM mode.
yeah. Yeah. No, I'm just gonna borrow. Just gonna borrow you real quick.
Goodbye, Jade.
Borrow me? Where do I
Countdown
go?
to Lost Boys in 3,
Boys.
2, 1. Oh my fucking! That's actually really good.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Hearsay.
I can like barely hear Trace's voice, but I can't make out the words. I just hear up. Eh. It's very cheery music considering. I think we ended off with the sea monster. How you doing, Brittany? You look like you're already falling asleep.
So good.
I'm enjoying the shanties.
Actually,
I am too.
I was like, I'm quite enjoying these. Makes me feel like playing Sea of Thieves again. I just don't have time to commit to 4 hours to one voyage every night. A light in Buffalo.
Yeah.
Been there for a hot minute, guys. I'm getting worried.
Are your guys' character tokens popping up on the map?
Let's see,
Okay,
I don't
cool.
see mine.
I think it's because he's technically doing a retcon, so we're back there right now.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Welcome back.
I was
Oh, that was not. Oh.
at settings and I clicked into Lost Boys. I was trying to turn light art up a little bit because I was enjoying the sea shanties and I clicked the wrong thing. There we go.
Well, while they're doing this, I'm gonna take care of trash real quick.
Do it.
What? Yeah? Yeah. What is it, Jake? Yeah. I see you. I see you freaking out. Did you find catnip? You must have. Get the fish. Get fish. Yeah. Did you find catnip?
Oh dear, they're back.
I'm back. I have returned.
Big
I was trying to
concern.
turn up sea shanties while you were gone and I clicked the wrong button.
I was wondering what that was. I was like, wait a minute, what?
I was like, as soon as it happened, I was like, nope.
Evan, your statue's not talking back to you.
Well, I just didn't know if I could. Yeah, I
Yeah.
wasn't trying to
Yeah.
talk to it. I just was trying to like, you know.
I know your statue's not talking back to you. Just to summarize your whole experience with it.
Hey man,
Gotta check. Gotta
Yep,
check.
gotta check.
you gotta check these things.
Statue's haunted.
Okay. Saren, you see Sybil, her eyes literally go completely white at first, and then burst black, and then
I immediately
burst
try to rip her
prismatic.
hand off of it.
As you do, you see the
No,
whole
no,
thing.
no, 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 not again, not again, not again. I'm not getting blamed for this again.
You see the whole thing. Well, okay. So important point of order. Eyes go completely white, then they go completely black, and then you see them burst into prismatic color. As you try to pull away the white Luxon from her hand, you see it swirl with that same kind of strange, smoky, inky black substance that the blinder's knife is kind of swirled with. And as you pull it away, you see her eyes go back to normal.
Sorry about that. Okay, not trying that one again. Back in the bag. Are you okay?
Uh-huh. Yeah, just peachy. I'm gonna look back at Kip. You can't put the knife down by any chance, like at all? Can
Do you want to hold it?
Me? No. I'm good
Then
with
no.
just the rock. I'm good. I was just checking.
Here, take a look. You see him hand it to Saren. As it does, you see the kind of inky smoke just crossing up his arms and slowly swirling around his skin.
Does it look the same as mine?
Yeah. Only his is. You see his body start to shiver.
Put it back in his hand. I do.
That's unpleasant.
There is one thought I want to try, but I'd rather not risk anything. But I did want to see what happened if you both grabbed the knife at the same time. But at the same time, let's not cause an apocalypse to happen or some crap right now. Because with our luck, that's kind of what would happen.
Yeah, for now, I'm still gonna abide by the no touchy rule.
Yeah,
Sorry,
agreed.
Kip. I think you're a great person and all.
What if she's?
I just
Well, that
pat
we're
them
related,
both on,
but
I pat them both on the back simultaneously. There you go.
I have to say that.
It's about the best I can do for you guys.
I need to take a long nap.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that
and
one
you
does.
could forget that last part that I said, just in case. Like, it was important because it wasn't. You could go sit down, maybe rest a bit.
No.
Yep. And with that, I'm back now in the room, looking in between them, like, wow, this was awkward. I'm gonna go. Yeah, my brain
You said
hurts.
you needed to get the group together for something.
Fuck. Nuggets. Yes, I do. Let's go do that. I've got this room over here as a gesture out towards the cabin's quarters. Layla and the prism are already in there.
You okay?
I'll go find Ark, and
Walks back
I'll
into the
attempt
room.
to find.
Sees Layla holding a knife.
No.
No. All right, you guys coalesce. The prism is zonked out, very much so asleep.
Kind of like when I go back in form, I'm gonna kind of like prop his head a little bit.
All right.
Sorry, I
Yeah.
said you weren't important. You're
Yeah. You as you kind of prop his head to the side, you see the long, angry, barely faded scar still right across his face.
yeah, I do.
Anyways, this meeting is adjourned. What are we doing?
Not dying.
Are you still getting everyone?
Everybody's
Yeah.
here. You're good.
Everyone's we're all
All
gathered
right.
up
At
here.
this point, we need to put everything out on the table, at least for
What's-
everyone here. Is the prism completely asleep? You know what? Actually, let's just do this away from any earshot. I gather
We're all
just
out in
our
the open.
group and Kip together
Oh,
Alrighty.
somewhere that's out of earshot of other people, if we can.
We're in the cabins or the
I guess I'll gather
the
Kip
quarters.
if he wishes to come with, if he's preferring some
I think
alone
we're
time
fine
right
where
now.
we're
I am
at.
fine.
Um,
Or if Beam wants to go comfort his buddy.
um, yeah, Kip will join, but yeah, poor Beam. He's not looking great.
Yep, you sure you shouldn't be checking on your buddy?
I'm pretty sure literally anything I say will make it worse. I'm gonna get some sleep before I talk to him.
That's completely fair.
What were you wanting? What were you wanting to say, Saren?
I'm gonna go ahead and just tell. I'm gonna ask Kip if he's okay with telling everyone here about everything, so that way we can at least all try to stay up to date on it all and not hiding a bunch of shit from each other. I'll ask him first, like not in front of everyone, so that way he's not pressured into it.
Oh well, whatever. I'm tired. This may be a bad decision, but I am exhausted. Okay, everybody.
Might be awful, but we
As
gotta do something.
as you see him step forward. My grandfather is a terrifying individual. He's probably going to try to blackmail some of you.
Sorry.
What?
Okay, but we're gonna talk about some shit. As you see him take out a decently long blade and place it on the table of the captain's quarters. You still see he has a hand distinctly on the hilt, but it's open.
So, and then I'll also pull out the fucking hunked rock.
It has all these interesting little artistic swirls throughout it. Now have this kind of inky, shifting black substance.
So, guys, a lot of shit happened. Gonna be honest, I don't know where to start. How we all feeling? Yeah, that's about right. Look, long story short, I found this in the spot where the prism shot that massive prismatic blast at the wall. And it kind of reminds me of the knife, which, as you guys can see, has changed from a knife to a sword.
Why is it flashing?
Yeah, I'd like to know the same. We're not exactly sure, if we're gonna be honest. It kind of just happened when it ended up in his hand.
It's flashing red, just to be sure, right?
Mhm.
Well, the spot that had my red lux in it is now flashing red.
Sybil, roll a perception check. Let's see if you notice something in retrospect.
Smart boy.
Sounds like you just took a fucking massive hit.
Yeah.
Smart-ish boy.
Big bump of cocaine. So interestingly enough, when you saw the blade get knocked from the pair of the people, it's interestingly enough, the gym was dark.
Wasn't dark or was dark?
It was dark.
Was.
And then when he
Son
pulled
of
it
a
back out,
bitch.
it was flashing.
As in, like, a color has been added
Or
or removed.
removed.
I don't know.
I assume removed, and now something about the knife is resonating with that. Long story short, if hold on, let me make sure my notes are correct. If someone could learn to use Black Luxon, they could potentially gain a color from this knife. Yeah. That being said, that makes it more concerning that it's blinking red now.
Oh, I mean, we all have known that red's been unbalanced with
Yeah.
the rest of the colors since the start, right?
Yeah.
There's just been an overwhelming amount of it. I know it connects somehow into this whole thing, but I don't know
Except
how.
red.
I mean,
Sybil,
you guys
Arcana
remember the
check.
temples, right? Arcana?
With advantage, actually.
Thank God, because I was. Hey, nat 20.
It's
Hey,
We got
another one.
another natty. That's 2 in 1.
it's not coming through for me.
It's on.
It's fine. I believe you, but it's just weird making sure that my
Why
shit's
didn't it go through?
Jade. Good
Oh,
luck.
there it goes. Yay.
Did it go?
Yeah, went through.
Okay.
Sweet. Okay. Black Luxon is not just it wouldn't necessarily take a color from White Luxon, as White Luxon would probably just absorb it. Um, but it can take a color from somebody, if only for a short time or perhaps a little bit longer.
It absorbs them. It absorbs other Luxon.
Yeah, so it absorbs and allows the use of other Luxon.
Okay. I'll pipe in after you say the whole thing for.
I was like, I didn't have
What
all
you
the
said just
logistics.
now?
This is important.
Okay, I'll pipe in. Yeah, I think technically with that, it's not like a full like, oh, you can just take away someone's color forever. It's like you can benefit from for the Luxon. Pretty sure.
Temporarily?
Oh, it
Yeah,
also fucks with memory, by the way.
Oh no.
and apparently amnesia, which explains a lot.
Oh no.
Oh god.
How have you two been feeling, Kip and Sybil?
Been getting a lot of overload of just a bunch of stuff, mainly like the vision stuff, and then the whole other stuff that happens with the weird smoky thing when I touch that rock.
Yeah.
Kip's probably the same with the whole thing for his sword now. Have you been getting a lot of visions too, or what are they called? Flashbacks.
Not really. Just when I touch you. That's about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of which, if we're just tabling everything, there's somebody imprisoned underneath the Gromarium in a cell of green.
Oh.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Like 100% positive?
Yeah.
Like right underneath the school.
Yeah.
How do you know this?
Visions, bro. I mean, he could be dead. Who knows? Maybe it was in the past.
Vision shit, man. Can't argue with it. All right. Both been right about most of this. I look to the rest of the group. Any questions?
Yeah, who do you need me to poison?
Probably the color prints. I look to Kip and Sybil like color prints, probably. I think that'd
Saying
be
that
pretty
he
fair
killed one of our
considering
classmates, I mean, yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea.
I
You know.
don't hate that idea. And I feel like enemy of my enemy is my friend, right?
Hey, yeah, and you hear that? We're going after the color prints again.
Oh,
Speaking of
I
which,
am.
Speaking of
I
which,
don't like that
thank you.
guy. He killed my
Um,
friend Tito, and I'm never
Yeah.
gonna forgive him.
Roll a wisdom
how
saving
are you
throw
feeling?
there,
By the
Mr. Yan. Not you.
no.
Not you. Mr.
Oh
Yan.
no! I was just about to say, how are you feeling, buddy? And then this immediately happens. I'm like, okay, I guess we'll find out.
Higher or lower, Evan?
I'm bad at this game with you.
Go higher.
Higher.
Wow.
Never listen to the
Was it
audience.
lower?
Never listen to the audience.
What?
What was it? What was it? Shit, I
It
gotta
was a
see.
1 on a D100.
Oh
Wow.
no!
Wow.
He keeps his streak alive of having
Oh
god
my
awful rolls when it
God.
comes to this.
Yo.
Anytime Trace and I play higher or lower, I have won, I think, like
All
3
about
of
to get
them.
killed by a lava fiend.
It doesn't go well. This game.
Oh God.
As long as it's not oh goddess, right? Haha.
um,
But it's
Chuckles in
Wow.
danger.
I feel like this was
We're all
supposed to be
gonna
something
die.
relatively minor. Now I feel like this has to be more.
We're all gonna die.
how bad was it? I need to ask.
uh,
No.
Jan, you have a very deep and inbuilt fear of the color prints now. Like it's to your fucking core. Like just thinking about him fucks you up.
I mean, the way he splattered your friend's gray matter all over the floors in front of you.
Well, Sybil and
well,
Sarah
I'm-
turn around and be like, "Oh, speaking of which, how are you doing?" We just see Jan just hurling at the mention of it.
Yeah, you see his face go wider than normal.
That's good news, right,
I'm
John?
just sitting there, nope.
Just,
I'm
like,
hanging on
Hand against the
John,
wall, just
hand on John, just kind of leaning forward. Just
Jan,
Hand to John.
I'm gonna ask you, and it's the last thing I'll ask you. Last time I'll ask you this. Can you please tell us everything you remember that that happened?
what I
Can
remember.
you try to remember more?
is- I remember Kip diving in after his knife. And
I'm
then it
not
grew
talking. I'm
into a
talking
sword.
about everything that happened from the moment you went full sun fucking power to the moment we found you at the prisms area.
Well, yeah, I was just worshiping my goddess again. I thought you guys would believe in her after the last
Think
time.
it's not that I don't believe, Jan. It's that I want you to tell me what you remember. You are dodging the question.
But that's the thing.
Stop dodging the question. Intimidation.
I
I will use it.
I don't
Hey,
remember
Derek?
anything. Ah!
last time you went that forward into
I'm not gonna hurt
getting
him.
answers.
But again, he needs to stop dodging
I
the
was
question
on
we're
top
asking.
of the tower using flame arms, and then I don't know. I must have blacked out. It was a wild dream. I kept trying to run towards you guys. I kept running somewhere else, and I just woke up on the docks with Kip diving in after his knife. That's what I remember. I'm sorry. I don't want to talk about it.
Pressure him, Sarah. You're being a bully.
Do you remember what happened after you lit
I
on
don't wanna
fire?
About it. And I just can I throw a temper tantrum and storm off?
Sure.
Guys, look
He needs a
look
shell
what you
to turtle in.
look what you did. Yawn, and I'll chase after him.
First
There
off,
he
you need
is.
to stop babying him. We have literally had to watch so many of our friends die. He needs to get
Well,
over it
people
and
go
start
through
remembering what actually happened.
people go through trauma differently. Okay, let him take his time if he needs it.
All right.
Not
There
because
is
he's
no
scared,
time for
by the way.
trauma. We are
You
at
guys,
war.
you
Trauma
guys
can come
see
after.
Jan storm off and John follow quickly behind. There's something that happened. I saw. What did he see? Let's see.
Tino's gonna lean over, or excuse me, Horace is gonna lean over to
Bro,
Saren
if Tino
while
was
looking
Tino's
here,
over at
we wouldn't have
Jan.
this problem. We wouldn't even have this problem if Tino was here.
Tino's gonna. God, I did it again.
I will
I'm a
say, by the way, when
teeny
Saren's
bit
like
drunk.
saying this is war, like put your emotions aside, essentially, she's very much not able to keep herself completely contained too. So hypocritical as much.
Horace is gonna lean over to Saren while looking over and pointing at Jan, just like below, his chest, subtly. What a fucking pussy!
Y'all realize I just went nuclear subred, so my emotional come down is gonna be a while.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, "Yo, Sarah, don't intimidate or bully him right now. I don't want him to blow
Listen,
up
I'm
our
not
ship."
gonna hurt him, but he also I need him to actually tell us what he remembers. But as far as I'm
So,
aware, he has. I think at 13 and inside, I believe him very much, whether he's telling me the truth or not.
you guys see Kip kind of prying himself from his arm on the table. Right. Well, we were running back. I saw him pull the knife and stabbed towards my father's side. And I don't know. I just ran after. That's all I saw. I don't. Well, actually, there was. You know how there's all the red bits around the eyes from the blood vessels? Those were black.
On Jan?
Yeah. It was weird.
Can I roll an Arcana? At all?
Sure.
I don't know if I would be able to, but.
Eh.
Oh, fuck you! Fuck you! I mean, it makes
Yeah.
sense, but fuck you!
You can't see red anyways, so.
Yeah, the fuck, yeah. Well, no, it's not red. It was black,
It was black, but
eyes
yeah.
that I'm
Oh,
rolling on.
right. Might be.
In any case, anything else we want to talk about while at this meeting?
I'm just gonna. Did Jan leave the room?
Yeah, both of them are out.
Okay, I didn't know if John left. No, that's all I got to say at this
Kip and
point.
I have a deep spiritual connection, and anytime that we touch skin, stuff happens.
Yeah, we could tell.
I mean, in case you guys didn't
We
know it
kind of
before,
zoned for
we're
like
getting our
5
whole,
minutes.
You do
heavy
this a
stuff off our
lot.
chest. I figured I should say it.
No, we appreciate it. At least we're not lying to anyone or keeping secrets. This being said, I don't think Jan would do this voluntarily. He might not be the most upfront person in the world, but he's also not out to murder the Prism, all things considered, with Tino being dead. So
Well, I mean, I
believe
figured
you.
if anyone, he would be
I
going
believe
after
you,
the Color
Kip.
Prince.
I believe
So-
you, Kip. The problem is what caused it.
Maybe
Maybe the fire
was the-
goddess
That's-
that took over his body?
I don't feel like that's what happened. Well, maybe.
Well, I mean, we all saw him try and charge after the Color
That's why
Prince,
I
right?
wanted to see if he would at least just tell us what happened a little bit between point A and B, but it doesn't seem like he remembers much.
The guy's pretty powerful, so maybe he just
Blanks out.
influenced him or intimidated him far enough to where he would flee. I don't know.
Tell you what, guys, when we hit the hay, think about it. Come back in the morning.
I agree.
Layla's
Okay,
just
are
gonna
you-
curl up in the bed that she's already sitting on.
All right, we're all
Just
gonna
right next to the
sleep
prism.
in here.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Why not?
I'm gonna go on the left side then of the prism, and then I'm gonna pat next to me for Kip to come sit next to me if he wants to.
You see him kind of like lean up almost in the same way that the prism was, just kind of like against the wall.
Yeah, I just want both of them, the prism and Kip, on either one of my sides. So that way I know where they're at,
Okay.
and then I'm also gonna curl up and sleep.
Okay. It's a very crowded bed.
Hi, Gavin
That's
Guile.
okay.
It's
Chris
cozy.
Hansen. Why don't you have a seat?
To be fair, that's his kid and his, brother's kid.
Okay.
And then some random.
Yeah, that's the one I'm meaning is Layla being in there.
I mean, it's
It's been a long day.
Okay, I was the one who
I just want
propped
to
you on
cry
there,
and go to
so,
sleep, and
you
I'm
know.
already sitting on a bed. I'm not moving.
Can't argue
and
with this.
regardless, he's
Understand.
technically the spiritual father of everybody.
Fair enough. Can't argue with that.
Alrighty. So everybody has themselves a nice long rest.
Hey,
Good
take back.
morning. Well, John, Jan, you guys just heading to bed?
Yep, I'm okay with bed.
Bed.
Yep.
Okay. So what's your passive perception?
That's never good to hear.
Lower left.
13.
Yeah. Okay. You all wake up in the morning and see that the prism is not there.
God damn it! This is why I slept right next to him and Kip. Literally for this reason.
Kip's there. Prism's not.
Motherfucker.
As you all wake up and find your way just outside the cabin doors, you see that there's just this kind of softly snowing and lighting off red kind of sort of a slushy snow raining down.
Don't like that.
Again, tastes like tobacco and tea leaves.
Where
Just keeping it
Alright.
canon.
where did he go? Is he standing out there?
Roll a perception check.
Like immediately as soon as I wake up, I'm frantically looking around. I'm like, where is he? Haha, I see probably nothing.
No. You see what is a pretty obvious skiff that is about maybe half a mile off from the ship, just kind of just floating there. It's not like it's moving in a direction. Roll an Arcana check.
Really making me work for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there's something important that nobody's noticed yet. All right.
Okay.
All right. You guys will all kind of circle around, and you'll see Kip looking groggy as hell, beat to all shit, definitely sore. He holds just the hilt out for you all to see, and the red gem is no longer blinking. In fact, it is shining bright red.
Oh fuck.
Oh,
How you feeling, Kip?
I feel fine. Tired, sore, but fine.
can you draft
Anything-
red right now, Kip?
Yeah.
You might be able to, yeah. I'm gonna look back out to the skiff. I think something happened. With the blade that could potentially take colors and Luxon. You got red in there. Point out to where is that where the prism's standing at? On the little boat?
Yeah, he's just laying down on a skiff, kind of
Brooding.
a decent far away. He's just kind of laying, looking upwards.
I'm pretty sure that's his. Right? Right?
Did the
Wouldn't
blade
that
get him?
mean he got stabbed?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying.
Wait, did he get stabbed?
2 and 2 together.
No.
Did anyone see any stab wounds?
Did he
by?
get stabbed? So
Saren, roll an intelligence check.
Did you say Saren or
Saren. Saren, you didn't.
Sorry,
Have,
so
guys, we
many
have done
names.
really well on the nat 20s tonight, by the way.
Saren, you didn't have a fucking mark on you when Sylvanas took your color.
It didn't have to touch.
Well,
What?
it did have to touch, but it doesn't leave a mark.
It doesn't leave a mark. Oh shit.
There's still no proof.
What's he doing all the way out there?
Brooding.
Guys, I think you might be right. I think that might be the prism's red.
Well, yeah,
In
there's no
fact-
red that's on his freaking boat.
Saren, roll an insight check with advantage, please.
Okay.
Damn. Remember how it felt when you woke up and couldn't see any red? That was pretty soul crushing.
Yeah.
Do you recognize a mannerism or habit right now happening in front of your eyes?
Shut up. I don't want to talk about it.
Soul's just
God, you're
standing there
right.
going like, guys, I'm
Oh God,
pretty
you're
sure
right.
this is something that's happening. Does anyone want to call him over? No?
It's at
Hey.
about this point that you see John pointing over the side
Great.
with your natural
course not.
20. You remember? You remember, Mr.
Is
John?
it a sea monster?
It's a sea demon.
My
That's right.
God.
Yeah, we've seen.
I'm gonna
sea
yell
demons.
for him to get back to the boat.
Yeah.
That's why
Uh,
you weren't showing the map yet.
You're fucking heck.
I'm Ambered.
This is
Chip, go get your
dope.
dad.
It's at about this point that John informed the people to be very quiet, which then was relayed to Danavis, who then
Right.
attempted
Never
to
mind. We
relay
were
it
told to be
to
quiet, so I don't need to yell. My bad.
the rest of the fleet. Unfortunately, that did not work, and a shot was fired.
Is this tiny little square our boat?
Yeah.
Yo, we're fucked.
Where be? Okay, there be. Where's our boat at? You said here?
Oh my god.
We're in danger.
Oh, okay, cool.
But our boat's not making noise, right? It's the other boats.
Yeah. Just
Are
towards
we
the
surrounded by
1,000.
those boats?
Just
They're
to be
all
sure,
to
you
the
said
left.
this
They're
is
all-
us.
That's you. All of your ships, with the 100,000 innocent civilians are to the left.
Oh my frick. Yo. Kip,
It's nice
This is
knowing
going
you
so
guys.
wrong.
We had
Dad?
quite the run.
Well, fuck me.
It's a
What's
hell of a
that
campaign,
saying?
guys.
Out of the frying pan and into the fire.
Well, nothing else to do about it. You see Kip walking over to the side of the deck. Good luck, everybody. And he steps down into the water.
Well, I
that
assume
what
that
I
means
meant?
he's gonna help us.
Does that what I meant? Okay.
Wait,
You,
is this prick running away?
as you ask that, you
No.
see
He is the
just
turtle bear.
these these big ass fucking bands of solid yellow hooking into the side of this guy's fucking tail and dragging him along like a water jet.
Let him
Anyways,
cook.
what's everybody else? What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna try to get the fucking prism back over
Kip?
here.
The prism at this point has noticed, namely because of the ginormous fucking shot that went off.
Yep.
Anybody else want to participate? Or-
I'll participate.
I'm trying
I'm-
to figure out how to participate
I'm not shaming you.
without making
Trust
any
me.
noise.
This is a situation where you may not want to participate.
That's completely fine.
Oh, if I have the option to kind of hide away from everybody else and sit in the corner with John, and we can hold hands and tell stories to each other.
Sing Kumbaya quietly.
Yep.
Alrighty. Everybody singing Kumbaya quietly.
No, I'm joining.
We need to fucking do something.
I'm joining.
Oh, fuck me. Horus
you
walks
said-
forward, he's joining in.
I'm gonna just whisper, keep noise to a minimum.
Okay.
I'm going
Well, it's
scuba
at
diving.
about this point that you see Kip creating what looks like a kind of larger system of hooks behind him. Almost. Let's see.
Wait.
Yeah,
Were
that sounds
those-
good.
The yellow are the other ships, then, is what this is? Because I'm trying to
No.
pull this up and I can't.
The yellow is like all, or the ships are all off to the left-hand side, very much out of view.
And then the entire giant creature thing is what we're staring at.
Yeah.
That's all one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in
Okay.
danger.
I thought that was like the mechanisms of like the fleet somehow, and I was very
Nope.
confused on how that
No,
worked.
that tiny little square down there, that's us.
Okay. All right. 'Cause I have to pull up my map all weirdly because it doesn't
Yeah.
actually fit on here.
No,
Okay. Oh,
it's,
all right. Yeah, yeah. I get it. I get it now.
We're in
Okay.
Hear
danger.
that? Yeah, that is one beast. Okay, yeah. So Kip is creating a shit ton of hooks behind him. It's at this point that you guys are going to see the prism come up, and what looks like do something very similar on the other side. Again with solid yellow, as the pair of them will start to kind of connect up and start slowly bending the large sea demon into a bit of a U shape, while the rest of the fleet is making their way the fuck away. Anything else we want to do at the moment?
I'll just assist the ship in any ways I can.
All right, are you sticking around, or are you going the fuck away?
I'll stick around.
All right, cool. Everybody's sticking around.
They all follow after Saren.
Alrighty.
What? I'm just trying to help the ship as much as I can from up here.
All right. Which way do you guys want the ship to go?
Oh no.
To the left, away from it.
I don't know if that's gonna work. We're gonna find out.
Do you want to go left?
Left.
Well, we shouldn't go like parallel with it. That's not going to get us
Yeet.
anywhere.
You guys go left and promptly start leaving. On the other side,
Wait. If we go left, we're going away from the other ships.
No, you're going towards the other ships.
Oh, we're going for the other ships. Okay, we're fine. No, but that's what we want to do.
All right. For all intents and purposes, you see good old Kip and the prism start slowly distracting the sea demon in the other direction. You see the prism in particular letting off these large blasts of sub-red and blue and green and yellow, even some orange in there. Yeah. All things considered,
No
it's
rest.
relatively quiet as the armada starts making their way over. You guys hear a distinct odd hush go over the crowd as the prism engaged in this with his son. Yeah, that's about how that goes.
All right.
Bible
It's
man.
averted?
Well,
Is
I'm
that what I'm
glad
hearing?
we didn't die.
Not
Yeah.
yet.
I'm glad nobody
Another
panicked.
day.
Nobody panicked. Look at that. It's great. All right.
yet.
So it's about half a day later. You guys come to Moore and Faowin. And you guys are just about up here. It's at about this point that the Prism and Kip skiff their way back and kind of start surrounding the ships. Or rather, the ships start kind of surrounding the central area where he is, as Gavin will step onto the largest of the main ships. My people, today we left our once great home. I go now, not to leave you on your own, but to create a new land for you to prosper. Unfortunately, the actual mainlands surrounding us are so infested with whites and the Color Prince's spies that were we to build there, it would be a disaster. So I go to Sears Island to prepare. The main fleet will meet me there. Blackguards, drafters, you'll return to the Chrome area. I may call upon you in the near future, but for now, listen to Commander Iron Fist. He has my orders. He looks over to you, Sybil. Listen to Commander Iron Fist. And he pats Kip on the shoulder as he steps down into his skiff.
You're just leave? You just going?
He's going to prepare these hundreds of thousands of people a new home.
What a nice guy.
A nice guy.
Okay.
Alrighty. And with that, after another couple days of sailing, guess where we're back to?
Back to school.
Yay! It was just
You know, now we just know there's a prison built underneath it, basically. So that's
I
cool.
can tell Stone all
What do we think
about
is in there? Do we want to break them
explosives.
out?
I kind of want to. I have a theory. We've already kind of started our way down it, Chamber of Secrets style.
Sybil, you hear them ruminating about breaking this individual out.
Yeah, I'm just
Prison break?
side-eyeing. I'm looking over at Kip, who said this thing of this.
Is that a bad idea or a
person.
good idea, though?
Looking back
I mean,
over at Kip.
we should probably figure
like,
out who it is
It's
before.
yeah.
But
Do you
yeah.
know who's under there?
Nope.
Underwear.
Ha.
He said underwear.
Good to see your sense of humor is back, Jan.
Just
It only
one
took you what,
person?
like 2 weeks?
Evidently.
Just one? I thought you said it was a prison.
Yeah, just one.
For one man?
Fully covered in green? Like, couldn't see any details about them? Man, woman, old, young?
It was just
Prison for a single person. Clearly, it's Tai Lung.
It was just a circular green room.
Thailand. Finally a worthy opponent.
Wait, you only saw the room, you didn't see a person?
There's a person inside. I didn't recognize them. They were thin as hell, raggedy, bleeding, feverish, and definitely infected.
Infected?
Yeah, they had a ginormous cut down the middle of their chest that was like green and yellow. It was gross.
They're dead. They've definitely succumbed to infection.
Yeah,
They're
is
dead.
this like, was this vision of yours like a present one or like a future
They don't
one or
know.
like a past one?
I have no
They
idea.
don't know.
Regardless, again, just keep an eye out for Andrew's Kyle. Please.
Right? That's the same name, right?
Your grandpa? Yeah, it's your grandpa.
I wasn't sure if
Green.
that was the name or not. There's so many similar sounding names. Of like, which one was that?
Andros. Yes, Andros. Very important figure.
Well, I mean, he's here, right? In the Cremaria?
Yeah, slightly off on kind of a smaller estate off of the actual main island, but yeah.
I remember where it's at.
Yeah,
Right?
the rough area. You were taken
mean-
there by Grimwoody, his slave.
Yeah. I'm like looking at Kip and I'm just like, I mean, you know where he's at, right?
Yeah.
You were probably taken in there, had the scary talk. He showed you notebooks full of all your personal information.
Yeah, we played a game, and he proceeded to then make sure that one of my friends' housing was booted, and their family was sold to the salt mines. He then proceeded to have one of my friends sold into a bed slave contract for one of the nobles.
Okay.
And
So
the
then maybe
librarian
it's smart to
fired.
hang out around you a little less.
Maybe I should be the one that talks to him then.
I'd say we just avoid him as much as we can. So, hey,
Find out one way or another, though. So, I mean,
could be blackmailed. I told you it was risk. Just be careful.
believe in it. I believe in my own faith.
Something else that doesn't
Yeah.
sit right.
What's up?
Well, Tino stole the dagger. He gave it to the Color Prince. Color Prince gave it back to get the stab. Is it all just to make sure that he didn't have red or a color anymore? One less color, a little weaker, or is there another reason? Did he want Kip to have the dagger or you to have the dagger?
Not me. He didn't say anything to me about.
No, the Color Prince.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think.
How do you
I'm
know he
continuing
didn't
to
want you to
this.
have the dagger? The Pirates of the Caribbean music is great.
um, Sybil, you keep remembering back to your little mosaic that you saw under the temple.
The one with the light bringer.
Yep, there were 3 figures in total: the Black Prism, the Lightbringer, and Orholum. Black Prism had the Black Luxon. Lightbringer had the white
Blade.
knife / blade.
And Orholum is a god.
In any case, it's at about this point in your conversation that you see Commander Iron Fist walking up. You see him kind of rifling through a book. Kip, from your father, Sybil. There. Otherwise, you are all to return to classes.
For
Have a
real?
good day. As Iron Fist walks off.
We just
Wait,
watch
Iron
people
Finger,
die and they're
whatever the fuck your
sending
name
us to
is.
class.
Is there
Where
like
the
a school
shit am I supposed to
counselor?
go?
It's at about this point that you get a tap on the back of your shoulder there, Horace. As you see a woman, very pretty. You are somewhat smitten.
Just casual stretch and flex. Oh, hello there. How are you doing, Lassie?
I'm just fine,
Yikes.
but you can call me Professor. You're Horace White Oak,
Professor.
yes?
Aye, that I am.
Good. You've been assigned to the Blue Towers. This is your room number. Classes are on this sheet. Don't be late.
Do I ever hear this?
Sure.
My favorite color.
All right. Well, follow with. I'll show you the place. I'm in the same tower.
Well, I'm not done.
Oh dear God! I go over and say that, and then he just goes, "Oh, hold on."
My favorite color next to your eyes, of course, madam.
Yo, how much porn did you watch in that cell?
What the
He
fuck
literally-
is porn?
Yeah, I was about to say, he literally only heard soldiers.
Wow.
Yeah. Roll a charisma
Same
check
thing.
there, Mr.
Arguably
Horace.
worse.
All right, my -1 charisma. Let's do this.
Oh, yeah.
That tracks.
Oh, God.
Minus
This
1 to your
is-
charisma.
This is a teacher.
Yep.
Come on, low roll
Great
from the
first
teacher. Low roll
impression.
from the teacher. Low roll from the teacher.
Oh, I bet
No.
she gets a ruler.
I wouldn't mind that.
Not for the teacher.
I got it bad. I got it so bad. I'm hot for teacher.
You see her very fiery red eyes look back at you. Down, up. Grow about 6 inches. Then maybe we'll talk.
As she's walking away, I already did.
No,
Jesus.
I guarantee you didn't.
I just lean over to Saren. Oh yeah, she likes me.
You know nothing about women, do you? How long were you in that? Wait. Let's back. How long were you in that cell?
Between the cell and the camp, I don't know. I was 4 when they took me, and I'm a number now. I guess I don't know. How long's a year?
Hey, you know how
need-
you were taken by really bad people?
He really needs to be in the school.
You should maybe not like idolize and do the things that those bad people do and say.
Agreed.
Just as like a life tip for you.
I mean, to be fair, he was probably in the cell because of that, though.
I don't know what's normal and what's not. I guess.
No need.
Yes, I do. Hentai too.
Yeah.
That was the soundboard. Don't worry about it.
Samuel Jackson.
Yeah. In any case, Sybil, are you letter?
What?
Letter opening it up.
Yeah.
All right. You see Kip open up his.
I do. I'm just doing it.
Yeah, just.
I imagine
looks
we
over
both
at
look
yours.
up at each other as we read this.
Well, mine says to join the Blackguard. Yours say, yup, join the Blackguard.
That's what mine says too.
Yup. Pretty much the exact same shit.
Hi,
I'm
welcome
gonna need
to
to
your new job at Blackguard. We promise that you will be safe here.
Well, we're at 16. This is when we're supposed to choose our future path.
The
Evidently, I'm going to the Blackguard. Anybody else
What
want to join?
What else? What do they do again?
They are the best soldiers in the land. They're a very exclusive group. Only accept about 12 out of every 48 candidates or so. Also train you to be elite warriors and drafters, so it's not too surprising. Arcus, you're in. Good. Saren.
Horace is doing that like anime thing where he's picking.
I'm
his
gonna have
nose
to
with
figure
his
out what I
pinky.
can do without the whole red situation, but I'll figure it out.
There's plenty of
I've had
people
my
without
fill of
red, and they do
soldiers.
just fine.
No, it's the fact that I can't see it. That's what concerns me.
You don't need to see it. Well, now you'll know because it's gray.
I gotta feel it.
You can see it differently now.
That's actually
Green.
fair.
Green. I don't think we've met. I see he looks over to Horace.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Horace Whiteoak. I'm
Kip
just like,
Kyle.
oh,
Huh.
that. Yes, you. That's right. You're the one who was palling around with the color prints.
I wouldn't call it
Pardon?
palling.
You were always right by his side. I don't know. You wanted you wanted him. I don't know if it was weird or whatever you're into, I guess.
I was captured and beaten.
Like I said, whatever you're into.
I think you need to go to the Blackguard. So come on.
But I've had my
Maybe
fill of
not.
soldiers. I don't need any more.
Shut the fuck up. John. In.
Might as well. I'm always down to try something new.
Great. Layla. In.
Worth a shot.
Fuck it. Yanni.
I'm following my brother, and maybe I'll learn to blow shit up even better.
Hell yeah. Let's sign up. We're going to the fucking Blackguard. Let's see him just looking exhausted.
Do you need some rest first? We are back home. It wouldn't be a bad idea to take, the rest of today.
I would like to see my hermit crab.
I would really like to see my bed as well.
Should probably feed my
Also,
snake.
well, I'm sure someone feeds them.
You're a good hermit crab, Zelda.
By the way, Horace, as you guys all finish up signing for your for blackguards classes / duties / training, uh, you see this woman in glasses, kind of an older woman. You.
Me.
What?
Yay. Yeah, Horace, sign this.
I poke it with my finger.
That'll do. There you go. Yours now. As you see a little box be placed down by your feet.
I hope it's something good to eat.
Well, what you see is a small tabby pussy.
Please
per,
don't eat that.
as,
Please.
as per a clerical error, you have been given Tino's cat.
That's the weirdest
Aw.
looking dog I've ever seen. I'll keep it.
Gary, Gary.
It's funny. I was thinking that Horace is very uncreative and doesn't know many names, so he's going to name it Larry.
Larry. Hell yeah, Larry.
Living like Larry.
All right, Larry, let's go.
God.
Scaredy Lardy.
Alrighty. Well, everybody heads back to their dorm. This is your opportunity before you get into full blackguard duty. Anybody want to do anything? Talk
I
to
would
anybody?
definitely like to do some a research on what the fuck happened to me.
I'm gonna attempt to figure out what happened to my friend on the island, if there's any record of what might have happened.
Hello, crackhead. Oh,
And I'd also like to
thank
learn
you.
if the cloak actually exists.
Okay, investigation
of
checks from all y'all.
Should I also make one? Because I would like to go check in, friend.
Sure.
Shit. Why do I suck at these always?
John, they're real in your heart, and that's all that matters.
I'm gonna find it one day. I swear I am, Jan. I swear.
All right.
Oh, the
so I gotta
invisibility
now
cloak?
roll it in investigation.
One
as
Piece is
well.
real.
I think I did. I think my investigation is okay.
Okay. Saren, what exactly was it that you were looking for again?
Any information on Sylvanas?
Ooh.
Anything.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So never got confirmation.
Dead.
I mean,
Ooh.
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 Oh no.
Awkward.
That might be a recovered body. And known source of death. I want to hear what you came up with because of David's request on this.
Yes. uh.
Oh no.
Uh, you go up to the clerical workers who are, shifting through all the paperwork from a war. You request information for Sylvanas, and as you go, this is awful. Evidently, during the whole sea demon attack,
Oh no.
there was a group of individuals who ended up falling off the ship. So she ran down, was jumping off, grabbing them with Luxon and sending them upwards, and was about to go back up at the same time when, unfortunately, the tail just happened to come up at the same time and batter like a tennis ball, just skidding her across the water.
With that news, I'm gonna take the rest of the day in my room alone. tinkering on some stuff.
Alrighty. Jan, what were you looking for?
Information on either the sub-red goddess, whatever the frick this root seed was that this color prince tried to feed me, or the color prince in general. Pretty much, what the fuck happened to me?
I love how
Like, have you ever woken up drunk and not knowing how you got home? Like, I'm playing that game.
Thankfully, no.
Come on, baby, you got this. Higher or lower?
God damn it. Higher.
Yeah.
Hey, we did it.
You find information on something called a bane. It was said that the reason why there always must be a prism is that they naturally keep the world in order. In fact, there's a lot of information here about banes. So the banes are accumulations of luxin within certain areas. They come with certain characteristic changes in the world, as well as more physical phenomena. For example, climates might change. The way that animals interact with one another might very much so change. But most importantly, areas where these luxins kind of are in high concentrations will slowly collect over time and create something called a actual bane. Inside the bane, a god is built from the ground up, one of the old gods. This is concerning for several reasons. Number one, imagine a white on steroids. Number two, they tend to fight for dominance over all the other colors. Number three, a bane is indicative of a prism at the end of their reign. So as soon as they start losing colors, they can't regulate all the world's balances. So becomes a real issue. Another interesting fact that you learn is that there is a psychological element to the old gods. When you draft a color, they quite literally inhabit you for a bit. So while, say, you're drafting super violet, you may act exceedingly rational. It's not as if that is the way that you are, or that's an emotion being drawn from within you. It's as if you were being possessed by a figure that is like that. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, actually, yeah, one more thing. The reason why you guys go through the ceremony at the beginning of your inculcation into the Chromaria is that to actually pose forward a name and then in your mind shame those old gods. It quite literally dampens their psychological power over you. So that's the reason for the initial ceremonies.
All right. Well, so what I've learned here is put that shit back where it came from, or so help me.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
I mean, there's some cool stuff I could do with it, but none of it is good. It's all a very bad idea.
I'll argue, Evan, that a lot of your best things have come from your worst ideas.
I know. Well, this is a real.
This is a real like
stinker.
This is a real coin flip. Could end things or really do something good.
Not so much a coin flip, but imagine like a 4-sided die and
But three of them are bad. Yep. It's not
Alrighty.
good. But I mean, 25% chance. It's not zero.
Yeah. Anything else we want to do for now?
I want to put the statue in my locker in my room, and I'm gonna bury it deep, and I'm gonna check on it every night to make sure that it's there, and that nobody took it, but that it hasn't left. Because at this point, it may as well be a Chucky doll to me. But I'm still interested because her touch felt so good.
Giggity.
Oh,
It's
I'm
like
also
that
gonna
crazy X.
I'm gonna bury myself in a medicine book so I can try to get proficiency in medicine and become our healer.
Roll an intelligence check. Let's see how quickly you take to it.
Fuck it. Let's see if I can do this. A smart kid.
How the
Ish.
fuck did Sylvie do this all that time? This is
This
this
is
is
complicated.
dense. This is dense.
It's gonna take some time. Notice
To
the
be fair,
grindstone. Let's go.
You're a person who punches first and asks questions. Like,
Yeah. Intelligence +4, strength +4. You know, it's a nice life.
Yeah. Alrighty. Cool.
So +3 strength. Sorry.
We'll run
I imagine
through.
I did finds Kit.
Hmm?
Said I imagine I didn't.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
I was like, I got a 4. I was like, yeah, I probably didn't see her.
Yeah. Nah. Alrighty. Well, anything else we want to do?
Wallow in sadness.
Yeah.
I mean,
Would I have anything in my bag indicative of a souvenir that I could give my hermit crab as a new shell?
Sure.
Tina's skull.
That would be dark as fuck. Holy shit.
I'm just saying. I
You
don't
wouldn't
know
be
if
able
I
to
could
get
find
Tino's
any
skull. That thing
pieces
was
big
blown.
enough.
His
However,
eye
his rib cage to grow some plants out of would be
Have
interesting.
y'all ever seen what happens if you stick an M80 in a tennis ball?
Let's see. You know, you find an artillery cartridge about that big. It's
Cool.
pretty metal.
It is pretty metal. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in his tank so that he can adjust to it as he pleases.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, good stone. That's his name.
Good. Alrighty.
That's
spend
it.
any of the free time I have with Kip, just
Alrighty.
checking in on him, making sure he's not gonna just,
Yeah, he's spent a lot of
break
time
mentally.
in.
So
No.
I'm gonna be sticking close to him, not to where I'm like constantly right there, but like
Arm's
a good
length.
distance. Or
As
if
you
he
kind
needs
of
something.
as you're checking in on him, and you do it like for the 4th or 5th time in a day, he looks up at you. You don't have to worry about that. Did I ever tell you that my mom was a haze addict?
What?
Don't think so, no.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think the worst day of my life was she had just gotten a new batch. I annoyed her with something, so she locked me in the pantry. And she just got strung out for about 3 or 4 days. It was okay since I had food at the time, but there were these rats. And they just kept clawing at me and clawing at me. I would scream and claw the door, beg and plead for her to let me out. She finally came down a couple days later, found little 6-year-old me crying, covered in my own filth in a closet. I watched my friends die about 8 years later. Watched my mom die in my arms. I've gone through the ringer. You don't have to worry about me. I could take anything the world throws at me. I just can't throw much back.
Well, because you've gone through so much, maybe you just need someone that you can back on occasion, you know? And I'm not trying to rule your life or anything or hold you back. I just figured, you know, if you ever need to take a moment and just be able to depend on someone else instead of taking on all the weight of the world yourself, that I can help you out, you know, I can help shoulder some of that for you. Might not be the brightest. In fact, I'm pretty freaking dumb, but you know, I'm pretty good at picking up people's emotions. So I might not be the best with words, but at least having someone there might ease some of that pain just a little bit, a smidge, every now and then.
I appreciate the thought, and I appreciate having a relative. I'm just saying that you don't have to worry about me. I'm tired, I'm beaten, I'm broken, I'm bloody, I'm burnt. But that's who I am. Like I said, I can't dish much out, but I could take about as much damage as anybody in the world.
I won't press much. I'll still be here though, when you need me to. Not lurking in the corners, unless you want me to. I can do that. But you know, my room's always open. You know where it's at.
We'll figure out this deal together. Just need to get healthy, get through the blackguard. That'll be fine.
All right.
Alrighty. Cool. Anybody else want to do anything?
Layla's just gonna self-isolate and take like really hot baths and cry in her room and sleep before
Okay.
joining the fucking blackguard.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. Alrighty. John, you good?
I'm good.
Jan, you good?
I'm still hopeful.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to do last minute. No, I think that actually. So can I try
I think
some? Yeah,
those words are just the
yeah,
bane of
we're gonna
my
try
kit
one of those
paints.
things. Yeah, they are. So and funny that you mentioned other campaigns because I'm essentially trying a mechanic from that. I'm gonna go ahead and draw the subred lady's symbol and then just try and use just like the tiniest little puff of subred and see if I notice anything.
You remember nothing from last time.
Bruh.
Nope. No, he does not.
Wisdom saving throw with disadvantage, please.
Hang on, this is not the direction I was hoping it was gonna go.
This heckin' guy. He just wants arson.
Well, he mentioned the other campaign twice, and I know Trace, and he's a writer, and if you mention something more than twice, it's important.
Oh my god.
No through lines.
No through lines, no patterns.
somewhere.
No, we're in purgatory. We're dead already.
All right.
You're gay again.
It just Trey says things, and then I like look at my notes, and then all of a sudden I look back at different parts of my notes, and then all of a sudden I get really bad ideas. This isn't even the worst idea I had.
That's all you have are
This
bad
is like-
ideas.
This is like mid tier where I was like, this can go one of two ways. And then there was another one that was way worse than this. I was like, oh, that could be really bad. So I'm like, okay, avoid this. But the other thing, I did not expect Portal.
You didn't get one either. Everybody hears Professor Ivana has been attacked.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
As you all kind of run towards the commotion, you see Jan bound in just a shitload of solid yellow and green bands, with Kip standing over him, and the white knife is in Kip's hand. But most importantly, you see a very deep, dark red on the hilt flashing. As you look in, you see Professor Ivalna, the sub-red teacher, is being examined by medical professionals. Roll a perception check, everybody.
Evan,
Oof. Natty
what
one.
did you do?
He finally poked the
I
bear.
still have my jar of dirt.
Well, I took an
I got my
Got it.
finally got my nat 1, guys.
Nice, me and
You can
Sybil
mark that
both
down,
over
Marsh.
here. Having nothing but problems.
We're still
Hey,
really high up
I
on
got a
20s though right
20.
now, so that's kind of good.
Layla
I
and
see
Jan,
things.
you guys hear Professor Ivana saying, I can't see heat anymore. And as you guys see the blinking dark red light on the hilt solidify into a very bright light, you guys will look outside and see the weather start to go a little bit crazy. There are sections where it is just downpouring rain. There are sections where it's downpouring snow. And then there are sections
the
where it's
fuck?
bright sunny. The temperature is fucked.
Wait. Kip had the knife, though.
Yeah, he broke into my room, stole it, and stabbed the professor. Which, by the way, knife is now like that big.
I am just staring at
It's a
John
sword.
It almost sounds
with
like
the
he's.
most.
It almost sounds like he's framing Jan once again.
John, I swear to fucking God, if you say one more word, I'm going to break your neck.
See, this is I did.
Hey,
I'm
Is-
just
guys,
waking up now.
Just
Yeah,
calm
is,
down.
is Jan
What
still,
have you
like, comatose?
I told you he was hanging out.
Off.
Call it Prince.
I'm done with this. I'm beating the shit out of one of these idiots one of these days soon.
Violence isn't always the answer, guys. Let's try and calm
Becoming
down.
the answer.
Let's just take it easy. It's okay. Deep breaths, guys. Okay.
Jan,
don't know what's going
can we take your little holy symbol from you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do.
She's hidden.
Clearly
Where?
not.
John, are you really gonna sit here and let your brother be like this? You're gonna let him go down this crazy path?
Yo, there's about
What
to be
do you
2
want
people
me
in the
to
prison
do
under the
about
school.
this, huh?
Step in! be a brother.
How am I supposed to step in? You just want me to take it from him? Like
No,
break
I
his
want you to
heart?
stop your brother from being the idiot that he is and getting
I
things
was
worse and worse
sleeping.
and
How do
worse.
you
No,
how do you
no, he is
I
your
can't-
responsibility. If you want to be the one that has to watch over him, you better goddamn watch over him, because this happens if you don't.
Listen, nobody asked for this responsibility. It was
You
thrust
did.
upon me.
You
when
did
Somebody
because
murdered
you're
our
the one that
family.
accepted it. No, you're the one that accepted it. You could have said no. You're the one that sits there and still lets him look up to you like
Hey,
this.
don't be mean to my brother.
You have nothing to say right now. Go do what you have to do in your
Where are the
freaking prison cell if you
adults?
have to
I
move
would
on.
like to know, please.
The adults are currently taking care of the teacher who is evidently attacked, but is
Okay, I'm
seemingly
just making
fine.
sure there's at least some of them in the room.
Yeah, I mean, so you guys are having like a side conversation right now,
You are
slightly down the
attacking.
hallway.
You
Loudly
attacked.
hushed
the-
whispers.
This kid is getting a bigger and bigger sword all the time. And he is framing me because I'm chubby and I have blackouts where I don't remember doing stuff after studying.
I'm
Jan,
chubby too,
your-
you dumb fuck. You...
Jan, your window is singed. You clearly turned into a fire thing again last night.
Well, I don't remember doing that. See,
Yeah,
the
well, there's
idol wasn't
plenty of
even out.
freaking-
I didn't even have it
I go ahead and
put
insight check.
away.
Right, he might be a
Yeah.
fire thing, but I
Go ahead.
told you this fucker was working with the Color Prince. I knew your
My
power
dad is
around
the
with him.
prism, you fucking dumbass.
I think he's talking about
Somebody's got daddy issues. I mean,
again. I'm fairly certain right now, and
God, I'm surrounded by fucking idiots. As you see Kip walking the fuck away.
Hey,
Did it. We out-dumbed him.
Not
I'm
you,
fairly
Sybil.
certain right now, your brother is the one that is the problem. And I don't think he's doing it on purpose, John, but you need to get through to him because right now he's causing people harm.
Hey, Jan, don't do that
is he still
anymore.
bound right now?
See,
Yeah.
I tried. This is as good as it's
Yeah,
gonna get.
You're the only one he's
I
going to
can't-
listen to.
Even if I locked him in a room, he would still find a way to break out. Like we
You
saw
gotta
last
you
night.
gotta find a way to break in.
Could I go ahead and
I mean,
just rest my hand on
You
top of
care
him?
about your brother, or are you going to just let him walk down a
I'm just
path of
gonna
his
go
own
back to my
destruction?
room.
John's? Or Jan's, rather.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get narcotic checks from him.
He's already walking down a path that's causing him to hurt others that are already higher up.
See,
If
Arcana
you,
check with
How long until he
advantage.
starts coming to one of
being
us?
that he's bound
you've
until he starts
and
coming
we're
after
having
you.
a conversation like this, I
I
just
Arcana
want to
check
see
with
what's
advantage.
destruction.
advantage or
I-
disadvantage.
Advantage.
Yeah,
You feel there is a kernel of very, very strong black luxin inside of him. You know this because you have produced black luxin before.
Try and pull it out.
No. That is bound to his soul.
Oh,
And he keeps
okay.
poking the part that is bound to his fucking soul.
hey, like as a scientist, you
mean-
gotta test some things, and there's 1,000 ways not to make a light bulb.
All right, I'm gonna need.
When you're saying with the whole thing of it's bound to his soul, is it when he uses subred that it's acting this way, or is it when he's doing these culty things that
No,
it is
it's-
acting this way?
It's when he pokes the symbol of his goddess, which is in a black seed, which is bound inside of his fucking soul.
My guy,
You
Trace,
what
got-
is wrong with
Trace-
you?
Trace created an obsession with symbols in
Okay.
in my real life.
I just,
To watch out for in his campaigns. Anytime I see them, I'm like, what?
I'm sorry. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with you, but do you maybe feel suicidal? Because I just want to know, as your friends,
Who are you asking?
if you're actively trying to die.
By the way, everybody else roll fucking perception check minus Jan.
And I'm asking you,
Evan.
You're asking.
Yeah.
one who is bound, because he just stabbed a
17.
teacher.
Oh, I don't know I don't know what you mean by bound. I was
Gosh,
Damn,
guys, the
Jake.
natural 20s. We have gone up +5 tonight.
Jesus.
Only +1 on the nat ones.
Okay, yeah, literally everybody notices this. Horace, doubly so. Um,
Good job,
good
boys. Good job.
old Jan's eyes have practically 75% filled out with sub-red Luxon.
Yo.
Your brother's
My God.
already almost broken the halo. And
Why
I'll
do you
let you
think
know
I'm
this.
asking you
He
these
doesn't got
things?
much time left now, John.
Your metal singer friend
He's
over there.
literally burning his life away.
He's about to lose it all. And I mean
Hey,
that literally.
hey, buddy. We got a problem.
Intervention?
Your
What's that, John?
yeah, your eyes are. It's at like 75% there, buddy. We really got to tone it back on the whole worship stuff.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's not good.
You guys are all.
Oh, it's not
Do you
good.
think she'd love me anyways?
Would you love me if I was a worm?
What? I'm leaving. I'm walking out of the room.
I think
I'm leaving. Goodbye.
You walk down the hall the way that Kip went.
I'm just saying he's right.
You guys just
Surrounded by idiots.
you eventually see him.
Yep.
Just
I walk out with you and I go, you and Kip have both been saying what I've been saying for months. I'm glad some
Jared,
other people are starting to see
Don't
what I
talk to me
see.
right now.
And I walk the fuck away.
I'm supposed to be compassionate and nice, but all I want to do is punch everyone in the face. Oh
Yeah,
my
I found a
freaking
bunch of
God.
different ways not to be
Jade, this is
polite.
how I felt for 2 campaigns in a row.
okay. With that, we'll deal with the exact consequences of Evan's actions
Are we
next
about to have
fucking
wizard
session.
court? Wizard court! Evan, I think you might have been worshipping the wrong god.
Dude,
I think
worshiping any god.
there's a chance you might be worshipping a bad god this campaign instead of one of the good ones. I think we
Are
had a
there
better
any good ones?
I think we had a better pool to choose from last campaign than we do this campaign.
Hey, you know, Trace kept being like, so last campaign, Evan discovered symbols, and I was like, huh, that's an interesting story to say right
And
now.
you summoned 3 demons. I think you neglected that part.
Like
I-
literal Satan.
Hey.
We
Didn't he
literally
summon
said that.
like
We
a
said
demon
he
and an
summoned
angel at the
Satan
same
3
time?
times.
Yeah. See, we also talked about the 3 angels, so I was like, well, if it can be either way, I was like, if just doing a symbol one time without the statue, mind you, because I was like, I'm not trying to get mind controlled again. That'd be dumb.
Well, he summoned Satan in heaven, which was pretty
That
impressive.
would be dumb. Says it and does it.
Hey, you know the fact that it happened again. It
You know,
was
fool me
weird that it
once,
happened
shame on you.
twice.
Fool me twice, shame on me.
circumstance. I didn't realize the symbol, even without the totem, was gonna summon her upon me.
I'll
I
give you a
figured-
hint. The totem doesn't mean anything. It's just an idol.
And you want me to stop him from using a symbol? Good luck, sir, ma'am.
We've made it. I think he's just gotten to the point where the worship has made it problematic.
No, you got to the point where you were captured. You had something implanted into you that made it
also
so
doesn't
that you were mind controlled, and then you poked the same thing that took you to the guy who put that in you.
Again, it could have been anything that did that. Now we
So
know.
the old god was
I
attracted.
learned how not
Wonderful.
to make a light bulb tonight. Like, this was a net loss, but I'm trying to pull any good.
It's okay,
out of this.
because what you have to remember is any camp or any session you have a net loss, you're bound to have a net gain at some point.
Yeah, because now see, like I have more things.
Once
to
you
add to
go
my
as low
notes
as you
now. It's
can, you
all-
can't go lower. It's all good from
It's
there.
all bad. It's all
It's-
bad.
It can only get better from the bottom, baby.
All right, guys. Are we done here?
Yeah,
I
we're
gotta go
done.
to bed.
Bedtime.
Good
Go to
night.
sleep,
I love
friends.
you
Good
all.
night.
Bye.
Yep. Good night, Cam.
Good night. Jesus.
Yeah.